name is Waylon JC. I'm in Oldest Cayuga, and this is my 4th year at CSL. All of my years at camp have been fantastic, but this year had been phenomenal. What made my year so good is all the people and all the things we've done together. One thing that I thought was great this session was winning the silver dustpan fly ball. Not only were we really clean and organized, but we also used teamwork to be that clean and organized. That taught me that teamwork is really helpful, and I should keep on using it for my CSL life ahead. When I came into session 2, I didn't have that many friends, and it was a lot different. I was just a July camper until I decided to come all summer this year. But what really helped me out with making friends was the camp out. When Ben told us the groups that we were in, there was only one kid I knew. It was hard to make new friends, and I didn't want to take the risk. The one kid that I knew how to play euchre, and we played a lot. Some of the kids wanted to play, so we taught them. By slowly teaching them the rules, I slowly got closer with them. The camp out really helped me with getting closer and making new friends. Later into the session, I was sure that this year was going to be great, until color war broke. When color war broke, it was like there was two parts of the village, the red side and the blue side. We were told not to talk about color war in the village, but it never worked out. When blue won color war, it was almost like it was forgotten and it was just back to regular camp Santa Clay. Color war taught me that whoever won, we were still the village of Cayuga. The village of Cayuga included winning the silver dustpan, going on a camp out, and struggling throughout color war. All of these things that I've done proves that I'm once a Cayugan and always a Cayugan.
Hi, my name is Hannah, and this is my 3rd summer in Onondaga.
Hi, my name is Janie, and this is my 1st summer as Onondaga unit head.
Being an Onondagan means friendship, caring for one another, having fun, and being awesome.
This session has been beyond amazing. Every day I am blown away by how kind, thoughtful, and full of love these girls are. It has been such a privilege getting to know each person in this village and learning about what makes every one of them beautifully unique. One of the best parts about being unit head is seeing how a group of individuals can transform into a family.
Being an oldest comes with a lot of responsibilities, like welcoming new Onondagans, making sure no one is left out, and being leaders in the village. This year, we wrote a song, created a bunk night, and so much more.
Seeing oldest Onondagans become strong leaders in this village this summer has filled my heart with so much pride and happiness. I'm sad to see them leave the village of Onondaga, but I am so excited to see all the great things they will accomplish in Seneca. I hope that everyone in Onondaga can look back at this summer and cherish every moment we spent together, because this session was something truly special.
Next summer I'll be going to Seneca, but I'll miss Onondaga and everyone in it.
I'm Asher. It's my 7th year at camp, and I'm the oldest Mohawk. On behalf of Mohawk, I would like to thank the entire staff and all of you guys for making this summer so memorable. Okay. How did we get here? How did I arrive at the final year in Mohawk? When I think about it, my head spins. Just 2 quick summers ago, I was the youngest Mohican wondering, how are the oldest Mohicans so tall and have such deep voices? Here I am today. Even as we sit here tonight, time keeps passing. No matter how much we want it to stop, time is running out on the summer of 2019. I've been thinking about the value of time. We can't make it go faster, and we can't get it back when it's gone. Time is the most valuable resource we have. If we make the most of it, the benefits and memories we make can last a lifetime. Mohawk is a brotherhood made up of people of different personalities, interests, skills, and talents. Over time, we all come to value and appreciate each individual, and that appreciation is what makes our strong bond. The tradition of Mohawk gets passed down from generation to generation. This was never more clear than when past Mohicans came to camp and shared their experiences with us. Once a Mohican, always a Mohican. The thing about time is that for every first time, there has to be a last time. For those of you who are expecting their who are experiencing their first final campfire, somebody else here is experiencing their last. But in between the first time and the last time, there still can be a next time. As the corn on Camp Road grows taller, the days grow shorter and we grow closer to the people and this place. As the flames of this final campfire burn out the summer of 2019, I can only count the days until the next time that we sit here to ignite the summer of 2020. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Bee. Over the last few days, I've been trying to reflect on my time in Seneca, trying to piece together this strange puzzle of memories from the past 3 summers. These last few years have been the best summers of my life. Sure, they were filled with ups and downs, but when I was down, it was Seneca that lifted me up. This village has done more for me than I ever could have expected. Like a lot of Senecans, I never really felt at home in Onondaga. It wasn't until I came to Seneca that I realized the true meaning of sisterhood. I vividly remember sitting by the Seneca campfire as the oldest girls were telling us how fast Seneca goes, how we need to savor every day, every moment, and every gift Seneca gives us. I didn't understand how true their words were until I now find myself in their position. Seneca has given me so much, including the greatest gift of all, the most incredible friends I've ever had. The friends I've made in Seneca have laughed with me, cried with me, and shared memories with me that will last a lifetime. They have showed me why Seneca is so special. It isn't because we have a waterfront view or newer cabins. It's special because the friends I've made in Seneca have been the kindest, most caring, and empathetic people I've ever met. To be a Senecan is to understand how to be there for each other, how to deal with your problems in a healthy way, and know how to keep a positive attitude in all situations. In the end, the Seneca sisterhood thrives because we love one another, because every day we wake up in the morning grateful for the people we get to share the coming day with. We're all leaving tomorrow. Senecans are moving hundreds of miles apart from each other. We're saying goodbye to our friends, hoping we stay in touch. Of course I'm scared of the future. Everyone in this fire circle is scared of the future. But I know that my Seneca sisters are just a text away. No distance can ever break the bonds formed in Seneca because we all know the importance of friendship and sticking together. I have no doubt that Seneca is the greatest village on earth. Sure, we can be dramatic, but when a fellow Senecan is in need, the village steps up. You never need to feel alone as a Senecan. Even though we may be far away, your Seneca sisters are never gone.
Hi, I'm Nadav. This is my 6th summer at camp and I'm in Tusk. This summer, Tusk as a group has come so far. On the first day, we got off the bus, not knowing everyone, staff and campers included. Then, when the bike trip came, as our first big bonding experience, we got so much closer. We were always encouraging each other, and then when we got to the campsites, we had to pack 10 people into 6-person tents, and that only got us closer. Later in the session, we put on our banquet. During banquet prep, we worked for days to make banquet as perfect as possible, which forced us to work together, even with people who we weren't that close with. 2 days after banquet, we left for a trip where we spent 5 nights together and countless hours on the bus with each other. We had lots of lows, such as breaking the elevator and the Confederate flag at the knockoff KOA, but we always followed that with the highs, such as Mystic or Quincy Market. We got back, and as soon as it was color war, in which we in which we competed with lots of intensity, but as soon as it was done, we immediately came back together as a village and cheered. Finally, we completed our triathlon where no matter who was biking, swimming, or running, they were always getting cheered on. Looking at this moment in comparison to the first day shows how close we have gotten as a group. I realized this year that the quality that camp has of strengthening bonds is much bigger in Tusk. So cherish your time at camp, but in Tusk in specific, because there is no other place that works the same magic.
Hi, I'm Sophie. This is my 8th summer. talk to, hold on. When I would talk to other people about their tough experiences, everyone usually said this: you find your true self. I would always get so confused by this and didn't really know what it meant. As the sessions went on, we did the normal TUS things: bike trip, TUS trip, triathlon, color war, math program. At the beginning of session 1, it didn't feel as though we were together as a TUS. It would be simple tasks like counting off or lining up that would be impossible for us to do. But then, our first big turning point seemed to have come during math program. We finally felt like we had gotten our big chance to lead the camp and show them how good of a TUS we are. Using that as motivation, math program went better than any of us could have thought. We would all lead our teams in cheers during events and celebrate with them after a big win. After it was all said and done, we finally felt like we had properly showed camp the great leaders we can be. Through all the ups and downs we've had together, I think it's safe to say we all came out as more mature and better people. Going into your TUS summer sounds scary. You have an 100-mile bike trip, a triathlon, all while you're also leaders of the camp. If there's one thing that I've learned this summer, it's that we're all in it together as one TUS. Throughout this entire summer, I've learned things about myself that I'm 100% sure I would have never known if it hadn't been for those 49 other senior